Hey everyone, it's Marguerite Ashton. Thanks for joining me here on building dollhouses from scratch. At the last video, you saw that I added some crafting tape on the French doors. And that was to seal that so that I could work and add the required part and the French doors. The decoration is neat. I've painted it. I kept the same color for the dove gray so that it would match the windows, and that's where it's going to go. It'll fit right there if you look. Hopefully you can see that. Now I will be showing you that to do the touch-up, I'm only going to add a smidge. You're going to see the amount that I pour in the cup. In my little painting cup. Well, I guess you could call it a bowl. It's not that much, and you don't want to fill the bottom. And this is to use to touch up all the spaces on the inside, and if needing more, we do the same for the refill. And I'll be using the number 6. And that'll work for the window panes, doors, and the places that I miss. Same like the sponge, you don't want it super soaked, but if you do, use your paper towel to swab. Now it's time for me to go ahead and I'm monitoring all the places that I'm going to use the stain. And prepare, and that number 6 brush will work just perfectly. Using a sponge will be too much, and it'll overflow onto my windows. So now it's time to add, here goes the beginning for the assembly of the roof. This is the first step. Think of it as the foundation that will be number 1. I'm using the Ultimate that I told you about, that it comes out as white and it will dry as clear, and I will add the little photo to show you how it works. It's been wonderful for me. Use my little swab to apply the glue quickly and smoothly into the grooves. So that I can begin the construction of the roof. Clear off any smudges of the glue. Let's get ready to add it. you remember that both sides are a particular piece, and they must have the foundation that fits in the front above the French doors in order to make it match. Now I'm gonna grab some clamps. As I begin to start adding the clamps, I'm trying to make sure that it's fit, because as I push in on it, it's creaking, and that means that it is not adhering to the building. So the clamps for me will help make sure that it is solid. And I have two ways to add it. The way that I'm doing now, just want it on there nice and tight. Or the second way that I learned while applying this to the building, that this was not going to work because I needed to, as I said, there was another piece that must fit specifically in the grooves, and it's the one that fits above the French doors. So after realizing that, I knew that I was going to need at least 3 or 4 more clamps, and I needed to adjust the clamps on how they were. Connected to the building. I needed a more solid grip with the clamps, so I removed them. And then I will reposition the clamps. Best way to do this is a one-on-one because of the main foundation above the French doors. I needed one side beam, and then the main beam above the doors, as you'll see here in just a bit. And I knew that at this moment, that putting the two together, I had to do it in a timely manner, especially since I already had glue applied on the side beam. So as you see, I've repositioned the clamps, and I'm going to adjust it so that it fits and matches and fits in the groove with the front beam. I will take a picture and add it to with the other photo after this video so that you can see the grooves that I was talking about. It needed to fit specifically in order to make it fit and look good, to match. And then I ended up using 4 additional clamps in the front. That's where, if you look, that's where we are, and I'll return in a bit.